Now we understand about data, we understand about roles in data. We also understand one of the specific role, data analyst. And data analyst is supposed to perform data analysis. And for performing the data analysis, I need to first, like what we understand, roles in data. We have a data, roles in data. Data analyst is going to perform data analysis for you. What kind of data analysis he or she can perform? Either descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and cognitive. But the question is, if I have to do any one of the type of analytics, how I can do it? So if you want to perform data analysis, you can do it easily if you will perform certain tasks. So we have mentioned certain tasks of a data analyst, and those tasks are helpful for you in understanding how you can perform data analysis. And right now, we are not talking in terms of Power BI. We are purely focusing on understanding what does it mean, what it takes to be a data analyst. If someone will ask me, can you make tea? Yes, I can. I know the steps. I can just take a bowl. I can just put some water in it. So I know the steps. If I follow the steps, I will be able to make it. Similarly, for performing any kind of analysis, to make this work easy, we have defined some set of tasks. So there are 5 tasks of a data analyst that a data analyst need to perform. And those 5 tasks are actually the building blocks. We are looking for some tool which will help me in doing these things only. As a data analyst, you need to understand your very first task, that is your prepare. You need to learn how you can prepare your data. You need to learn how you can model your data. You need to understand how you can visualize your data, analyze it, and manage. What does it mean? What is the meaning of all of these 5 important tasks? Very first task, prepare. It simply says, go and make your data clean and in perfect shape. Cleaning and shaping of your data is coming inside your preparation. It is like data mining. You are going inside of your data, extracting it, and then looking into the data and making it clean and like making it in the perfect shape. That means while observation, you got to know you have maybe 30 columns. And for a given use case, you just need 3 columns. So if you just need 3 columns out of 30, you need to remove 27 columns so that your data would be in the perfect shape that you need. So you need to remove those rows and columns. You need to remove the anomalies. You need to remove those duplicate data or maybe null entries. So you need to handle all of these things. And that's what is the responsibility as a prepare. So you need a tool that can help you in preparation of your data. Then we have model. It talks about relationship. If I have multiple tables, I need to connect them. I need to define relationship between the tables so that I can easily solve a business use case. So it is important for me to talk about model. What is the meaning of modeling? It is about defining relationships. Visualize is going to be for visual, for your report making. Analyze is for analyzing the things that you have, find out the key pointers or not. It simply says at the start of your journey, you had a vision, you had an aim in your mind that you are supposed to answer some questions. So whether your report has answered all of the questions or not, you have to analyze it. So that these two things are acting at the same time. I created a visual, I analyzed it. If it is answering the question, then I'll move ahead with another visual. Otherwise, I will make changes. Right. So I am just trying to continuously make changes in the visual by analyzing it so that it should be solving a business use case. That now, yes, I am able to solve my business use case. I understand that this report is making sense to me. I'm able to explain the data behind it. This is what we have as an aim of your analyze. Then as a manage part, because you have data, these 2 steps are helping you in preparing your data. Just a moment. Okay. These 2 steps are helping you in having the data in hand. And these steps are helping you in having the report in hand. Or I can give a different name like visualization. So if I need to share it, let's say I created this thing, I want to share this thing with Pratibha. If I want to share this, I want to have a channel or a medium so that only Pratibha can access this. No one else in the world can access this thing. So how I can implement such kind of channel? Because I wanted to share, I want to collaborate with her, and I want only Pratibha to access these things. And whatever she's uploading or she's making the reports, I will be able to access those. And that's where we say managing the assets for your sharing and collaboration securely is important. Just a moment. For sharing and collaboration, it is important for us to manage it. And these are the 5 tasks. And we wanted a solution, right? We wanted a tool that can help me. Previously, like if Power BI was not introduced, we used to do all of these things at different places. Like preparation was getting done in under like different tools. Your modeling was defined under different tool. Your visualization analyze was defined under different tools. For manage, we use different channels like OneDrive or Google Drive or Dropbox and many other mediums. But right now, we have a very unified system inside your Power BI. And this is the reason why Power BI is claiming to be a standalone application for your data analysts, for your data analysis. Because as a data analyst, if you want to do analysis, you have to do these five things. And Power BI can help you under one roof to do all of these five things. You'll be able to do preparation, modeling, visualize, analyze, and manage under one roof of Power BI. This is the capability that we have with Power BI things. Are we clear with this? So far we have understood about the foundation things. I can say the prerequisite part of it. Now we are comfortable with Power Platform. We understand that as a part of Power Platform, it has got multiple set of tools. It has Power Apps, Power Pages, Power Automate. We have Power BI, and we have Copilot Studio, Microsoft Copilot Studio, and some additional features also like Dataverse. We have AI builders, and we have connectors. Out of all of these things, we got interested in working with this Power BI things. So we moved ahead with this part that let's focus on Power BI. And to implement this Power BI things, we got to know this is a visualization, ETL, and BI solution for you that can help data analyst for doing all of his or her tasks. So we tried understanding about data analysis. And to understand this data analysis, we focused on very specific path of learning that is about data. What is data? What are those types of data you have? Like we can have, what are those types? We can have structured data. We can have semi-structured data. We can have unstructured data. If you are working in the domain of data, there are some roles available, roles in data. Those roles are very popular, right? We can work with either data, let me just mention it this way. We have data admin, data engineers, data analyst, and data scientist. Out of all, we tried focusing on this part that is data analyst. And as a data analyst, what are those things are responsible for us? We can perform data analysis. We can analyze the data. And for doing the data analysis, there are some tasks given to you. You can perform those tasks to complete your whole journey, whatever is given to you. How you can do it. First of all, we describe data analysis using 5 categories. What are those categories? We have about, so over here, as I mentioned, we have descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and cognitive analytics. If you want to perform any kind of analytics, you have certain set of tasks. You have to prepare your data. You have to model it. You have to visualize it, analyze it, and manage. This is your overall responsibility as a data analyst. You have to do these 5 things, right? You have to understand how to do it. And for that, we wanted a solution. We wanted a tool for that. And that tool that we have selected is nothing but your Power BI. So this is what we have as a part of this Power Platform. Thanks. I hope it is clear so far. Any confusion, feel free to discuss on the same. If you have any confusion in this whole map.